So what is up, guys? It's Shuzm, and as you guys can see, today we are going to be doing part something. What part is it? Part 5, episode 5 of Modern City Tutorials. And as you guys can see, we're going to be doing some part of a sort of apartment. So this is basically what most UK high streets look like, and this is pretty much just your general UK high street. And I'm just going to be sort of show you guys how this looks, because although it is part of a modern city, this is like not really a high street, but sort of like a condensed, just normal street. And we're gonna go to the like city area soon, but right now I just wanted to add a couple of apartments. So these are gonna probably be mostly looking the same, but you know what, it is what it is, because I'm just trying to add the most level of detail yet simplicity at the same time, because that's just the way that I want to do it, and it will look really great. Hopefully this does look really great. So what we're going to basically do is we're going to get our stone brick stairs, and we're going to build across the top of here, like so, just like that. And so basically what happens is on a lot of high streets, so let me type in American high street just to make sure this is right, because I know a large percentage of you guys are American, and I just don't want to cater to my UK viewers, and the Americans feeling like, oh man, what the hell. So yeah, it looks pretty much the same. So what you don't realize is that usually, at your level there's lots of stores and that, but above them there's usually like these brick apartments or brick buildings that you don't really realize, and that's what I'm going to be building in this video. So as you guys can see, I'm going to have to keep changing the textures probably between them so it looks legit. So what we're going to do here is we are going to just build up. So what we need to actually do is we need to check we need to basically split this evenly so that we can add windows on either side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to here, we're just going to place 4 blocks, and then we're going to do the same on this side. So we've already placed 2, 3, 4, and then we're just going to count across. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got 18 blocks, so pretty sure that can be divided by 3. So let me just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if this will work, guys. I do apologize if it doesn't work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know if I counted that right. So it seems that we've split that nicely. So all we want to do is basically just count 6 from there. So let me just count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just place the brick down there, and then just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then place another block there, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then of course that's there. So it's 5 spaces between here, and then 6 blocks in the middle here. So now what you want to do, guys, you just want to build the rest up like so, and just build it up like so, just to the same height as the others, just so that everything equal. Why did I say evil? What's going on with me? But yeah, as you guys can see, what we're going to do now is we're actually going to add a little bit of depth to the building. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another second pillar here. So we're just going to add that. It's going to be the same height there, and then we're just going to do 1, 2, 3, the same on either pillar. So 1 on that side, so 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to do the same on this side. Basically just add 3 there, and then just add some there. So now we've got like windows that look a bit more condensed and a little bit better. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna add this, just gonna make this a little bit higher. So what you guys want to do is you want to create this 2 blocks higher. So just add 2 blocks on each. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. So now we're just gonna do a little review of what we just done there. So this is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, is that 5? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5 blocks high. And then there's basically 2 pillars. Then it's a 3 block gap. Then this is 5 blocks high again with 3 blocks. Then this is a 4 block gap. Yeah, that's a 4 block gap. And there's 3 blocks. Then that's a 3 block gap. And then the rest is filled in there. So yeah, you could have made your shop bigger. This is just like a vague tutorial because I want you guys to have variations within your city, so you can do pretty much whatever you want. And usually the windows are white, but I'm not exactly sure if I want to do that. So what we're just going to do first is we're just going to add ourselves some windows here, and it's just all for design. I don't think I'm going to actually do interiors of these buildings. What I'm going to actually do is if you guys do come on this world, or are allowed to come on this world if I'm online, because I'm going to be putting myself online more recently now, I'm probably going to allow you guys just to do the interior, because even if you guys aren't that good at interior, I'll still allow you guys to do it. One, because it gives you guys some connectivity to my channel. You know, you're allowed to be part of, you know, this ongoing series, and maybe when I'm flying around you'll see your design. Also, you know, it's not really seen, so if you're bad, you know, it's not really seen, but if it's good, you know, people can still go in there and it's up to them. So yeah, so let's just see how that looks now. I do apologize if I was a bit distracted. I was just watching something as well, which is not the best idea, you know, when you're recording Minecraft. So I'm just wondering on the windows if I should change the stone brick structure to sand. No, it's pillared quartz. In fact, if I should change it to quartz, because let me just, oh, you know what, let's just try this. Let's just see how this looks. This is just a trial and error, guys, so just a trial, so you don't need to copy that if you don't want to. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better, to be honest. So as you guys can see, what I basically just did is I got the quartz, I placed it along the bottom, I placed it underneath at the top, and we've got that nice little sort of overhang there. So as you guys can see, this is starting to feel more and more like, you know, your normal city, because, you know, this just generally feels like it. And I know it's only episode 5 and we only built like one plot, but guys, this is a modern city tutorial. If it was a let's build, I would have done, you know, much more further. You know, in my other city we're going a lot better, but I want to focus on this city a bit more, just because I want you guys to, you know, build. And I feel like the other series isn't as informational, and you guys don't really get that much from it, because a lot of you guys do want to copy some of the builds from there, but you know, you have a hard time just because of the way that I do build on that side. So what we're going to be doing over here, we're just going to add another layer. So we're going to add 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So we're just going to basically add another layer that's 3 blocks high. So let's just do that, like so. I'm going to do a residential area soon. So now that we have that, what we also want to do is, it now looks a bit much more weirder. So what we want to do now is we want to just do the same like we did underneath. So we just want to go 1 2 3 4. I think that's right. Yep. And then 1 2 3. So we just dig in, we just dig down, and then just place the amount of quartz stairs that are underneath here. So we're just going to go 1 2 3 like so, and then we're going to just once again we're going to take this up by 5 blocks. So 1 2, no wait, it's 1 2 3 4 5. So yeah, from here it needs to be 5 blocks. So 1 2 3 4 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. So yeah, now that you know that this is the height that they all need to be at, you can just, you know, follow the same and just, you know, look. And so let's say I was building up here, and then I see that this is 1 block higher than that. You know, I need to destroy that because that's not the height that it's supposed to be at. So let's just build that in, build that in, build that in, build that in, like so. There we go. So yeah, I think this is looking a little bit better, to be honest. It just creates a little bit more depth, and you do want to place the glass behind it, just so that it does look pretty nice. So yeah, here we go, mate. I do apologize for not showing many of your cities. I'm just really busy right now, but once this Christmas, you know, break is over, guys, I'm going to be doing amazing things on Minecraft. I really can't wait, because I know that all this work is going to pay off. I'm just, you know, revising for my exams and stuff. That's why you haven't seen this series that much, but you will see it soon, so I just want to let you guys know about that. But yeah, so now what you want to do here is you want to place the same underneath again, just like that, and just like that. So there we have it, and that's part of it. And then what we want to do here is we want to just add another, I don't know if we should just add 1 layer so far, and then yeah, just add 1 layer, and then just add add 2. In fact, you have to add 2, because this is how we're going to do things. This is how we do things, June's way. And then we're going to add quartz stairs underneath. No wait, not quartz stairs, stone brick stairs, like so. like so, underneath, like so. There we have it, and there we have it, guys. So that's, I know that wasn't that hard to build, but it basically adds a lot to your design. You know, you don't have to do it like this. Some of them are like shaped like this, and then others are shaped like a top part of a house. So it's you know, it varies on which street you're at. So I'm gonna be doing different variations of this style. And what you can also add for depth is, what I know I see a lot of people build is they just add buttons like in random places. So we can just add some at the side here, I think, just like as a, I don't know why it looks okay, but it might, does it look okay? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I mean it looks a little bit better. So yeah, let's do that. I really don't know where the entrance is, because to be honest, when I'm looking at these houses and shops, I'm thinking, how did people get into that? But you know, I really don't know. Don't say I'm stupid, but I honestly don't know, because yeah, I just don't know, because I've never lived in a place, you know, above a shop, so I wouldn't know. Sometimes there's doors, but sometimes there's not doors down below. So yeah, it's all confusing. Maybe the people that live in the shop live above the shop, but who knows? So yeah, this is basically one sort of coordinate, one sort of like block, I think. I don't know how it works. So one sort of block or whatever nonsense. So what you can do is, you guys can, let me just check the amount of time they're on. 11 minutes, looking good. So what you can do now is you basically can just take this out if you would really like to. So let's just get our swiftness. Okay, so yeah, you can take the wood and just, you know, just see something. So yeah, you can just take your wood across here and just have a floor, until I find out how people get in. I'm just gonna make the entrances in the shop, so I guess everyone who lives in the shop, who owns the shop, you know, they live above the shop. So you can just add the wood at whatever layer you want. I just wouldn't recommend putting it up above here, because you know, if you have the wood here, what happens is you go outside, you see it, and you're like, what the, you know, wood there, it just looks weird. So at least if you're gonna add it at least, at the very least there. So yeah, so you know, in fact that does look a lot better than my original idea. So yeah, you want to add the wood at the same level as this glass. So just break this glass and just add the wood at that same level. And then you want to do the same for the above layer. So we're going to do that as well. I mean, I know a lot of people that are really good at this, and I really need to start putting myself online, because you guys are some really talented builders. Like, all the time I go on other people's worlds, 99% of the time your guys' cities are better than mine. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm more of a, I guess I'm better at YouTubing than I am at actually building. And I do apologize from the last video. Please tell me I'm recording my voice. Oh gosh, yes I am. I do apologize on the last video where I didn't have the voice correctly, so my apologies. I honestly could hear myself, but most of you guys said you couldn't. Maybe you guys play out speakers. I played it out my headphones and it, you know, works fine. That's why I said it. But I'm always gonna make sure my voice booms over my thing now. So yeah, just add the wood as far back as you basically just want to add it back as far back as here. But I'm just not gonna do that just because of time. I'm gonna have to do that next in between the episodes, and you just want to do the same above here. So let's just I just want to show you guys how it would look. So just destroy this glass, basically destroy the glass that's touching the white bits, and then there we go. Why does it keep running out? Have I got a 2-minute one? Yeah, I've got a 3-minute one. So yeah, I should have done 3-minute build, have a speed potion, and then when it runs out I'll just, you know, see the time, I guess. So that makes sense. But yeah, there we go. Like so, and then let's just do the last layer here, because this can take a lot of time. There we go. So yeah, I think that looks a lot better, a lot more original. Although brick doesn't look the best texture to use, you can use some alternatives. You can use sandstone. You can use sandstone. You can use quartz if you want. And that's about it. There aren't too many textures. You can use this, I think. You can even use a note block. I think Dan Lags built an amazing jukebox house. Jukebox house. I don't know how he did it though. I really have no idea how he did it. That's just amazing. So yeah. that, you can use that. You can use other textures if you want, but you know, brick is just like the main thing to use. So yeah, I think this city looks good so far. What I recommend you doing, I'm gonna set you some homework, guys. You know, like a little lesson, but you know, you can call it whatever. So basically, take the wood across till this length here, and then what you want to do is do the same for that length. Also for the sides, just fill in the sides with the wall of your choice. And then on the second episode, what you guys should have is a nice block here. Also fill in the roof with anything of your choice. I would just recommend a brick on the top, and then add an underneath layer of anything on your choice, so that you don't have a brick roof and you have something nice to look at. So in the next episode, we're going to be doing just the structure. We can't do the interior of this, because if we do the interior of every single block, it will take forever. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do you know, just the stairs structure, the top, the detail on the top, because there's some detail on the top, and then we're gonna go on to the roads in the next episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, do not forget to leave a like, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. This is the pet store above, so this is like the above area. I'm not exactly sure the geographical name for it, but if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like. There are many more episodes of this series to come. I love informing you guys, and I know this series is going to be very good because you guys, you know, previously have enjoyed the series. So yeah, it's been Drew MC, and until next time, guys, it's gonna be peace from me.